You do not want to cross this Twitter user. This is the third time they have appeared on this list. They know torture well. From the moment they set foot in Hyrule, players have been putting their engineering degrees to the test, creating some of the greatest machinery ever seen in Legend of Zelda history. But no builds compare to those that have been specifically designed to torture Koroks. Today I'm going to rank 14 of these builds to see which Korok device comes out on top. We have our tier list here. We have 14 images that represent each of the builds. I am looking for originality. I'm looking for how much it could torture the Korok. I'm looking for creativity, so we'll see what comes of this. I'm a little bit worried for the Koroks. This particular tweet got 2.2 million views. I don't know if they are the original Korok crossmaker. I'm sure a lot of people did this in the game. Me, I'm just out here trying to reunite the Koroks. Other people have different ideas. I love this because I feel like it could be in a museum. Like, it feels like an art piece. It feels like it has like this deeper message that people could pull from the imagery. It's become its own meme at this point, so I feel like it's going to be ranked decently high. Is it B tier? I kind of want to put it A tier for the meme. It might have to get bumped down depending on what happens here. We'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Korok rotisserie machine. What I appreciate about this one is the length they went to get 5 Koroks. I feel like this is also one I've been seeing a lot of. Don't feel like the Korok rotisserie is S tier. It's a little more harsh than being on a cross though, so does this already get bumped down to a B? Third Korok torture has no explanation, but again, many Koroks, and they just attach them to each other, human centipede-esque, and are dragging them behind a horse. They're obviously not enjoying it because you can see their oofs. There are many oofs. I think Korok human centipede belongs in B. Like the cross, simple but effective. Link's carnival rides are now open for business. So we've got our first video. Looks like a lot of fans. Okay, there's a hook with the Korok and a lot of fans. But the fans aren't even. There's one extra fan on the side. Oh, it's going to be in a spiral. Does it stay on? Does it actually make it down there? Oh no, it almost made it. Okay, so this wasn't really a torture device. It kind of just ended up being a torture device. I have to go D tier for accidental torture. Hope you don't mind being used as a front bumper little Korok. With it in a cart. Oh, it's on the front. Oh, I see what's going to happen here. We're going to slam it into the wall. This particular device was intentional. It was only one Korok, and it only used infrastructure that was like already there, like the cart and the rail. I'm going to go C tier. I feel like it's below these two because these are more like works of art. Now we have one that's been shared on TikTok. There's a single Korok. Oh, oh, okay, that's a lot of rockets. Okay, they made like a whole Star Wars glider. Like, look what they made. It's all jets, and it kind of just like they just like went off in the distance. I think they're not even being tortured. They're just kind of enjoying the ride. I mean, this is good for the build. I said like the build effort bumps it up, but the lack of torture bumps it down, because that's what we're kind of looking at. It has to go B tier. It kind of just evens itself out. That's impressive. 10 rockets, that's all that took to make that. Snowmobiling, that's it. That's the tweet. Single Korok on a single rocket. Oh no, got knocked to the side. Straight into a mob and just... Did they explode at the end? I think it blew up. Launches in the air, and I'm pretty sure it blows up in the sky. I think it gets points for using a mob as a launching ramp. That's an interesting tactic. The Korok was definitely tortured because it blew up with the rocket. I think that has to be A, even though it's very simple. It hits all the marks. Don't worry, Korok, you'll join your friend real soon. Oh, okay, is this someone actually attempting to reunite the Koroks? Oh, but there's like a whole... Is it like a hot air balloon thing? Oh, he's putting the Korok on top. There's fire. Oh no. Oh no. When I realized what it even got... How did it get thrown? Oh, he got roasted. How did it just get thrown down? Oh, it's got wheels. It has some wheels on the side. I didn't see that. And a rocket. Okay, it had a rocket as well, and it all just goes up in flames. This used some ingenuity. This was unique. I've not seen anything like this. This flamed a Korok and threw it down a hill. It took time and effort, but it's going to be our first S tier torture device. Korok execution thread, starting off with the Korok firing squad beta version 4. Okay, this person has gone through 3 other versions of this. That's insane. I can see multiple Koroks here already. Okay. Oh, that's a bomb. Oh, and it just sets off all of those at once. I love that you can even distance yourself from the torture to get a good angle. Like it has a countdown. So you can get the best angle and it literally blasts them away. That's going straight to S tier. Multiple Koroks, so we've gone to the effort of collecting multiple Koroks. We've set it up, and it has delayed time due to the use of the bomb. That means you get a good angle of the torture. Wait, we have another one from this same thread. This is the same Twitter user. My magnum opus, Korok Barbecue version 3. This person has gone in depth in Korok torture. They've gone and got their master's degree, PhD in Korok torture. What is happening here? So we've got a stack of Korok. I just realized this is a stack of Koroks. Oh. Okay, flame for both. Oh, and it turns. I mean, oh, and the ground caught on fire. Oh, it broke. It broke and came apart. I mean, if you're looking for a Korok rotisserie, this is exactly what you're looking for. Perfect example of a Korok torture build. And it's an upgrade from the classic Korok rotisserie. It takes it to the next level. That's S tier. You do not want to cross this Twitter user. This is the 3rd time they have appeared on this list. They know torture well. I'm seeing Koroks on crosses. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay, we're just slowly barbecuing Koroks on crosses. And yeah, I can appreciate this. There's something to be said about the slow torture. It doesn't all need to be all action all the time. I've got to give it A tier. Again, it's a bump up from another version that we've already seen, just putting a Korok on the cross. It's not as extreme as these crazy builds. Solid A tier. I was trying to do the quest and accidentally made a Korok torture device. Okay, so this is some more accidental torture. So we just put the Korok like in a centrifuge and just span them around. So this isn't massive torture, but I get motion sickness. So if someone was to do this to me, they could get anything out of me. I'd just be like, I'll tell you anything. Just stop spinning me around. But it's not about me. It's about the Koroks. Is this Korok torture? It was accidental. It's gonna have to go C tier. It's very similar to the bumper cart situation. Though they didn't really get maybe it's down in the D tier. There wasn't really injury, was there? Korok Space Program Day 2. Oh no. After adopting a more typical rocket-shaped structure, I had high hopes for this brave Korok. However, the extra weight had some unexpected effects of today's launch. Oh dear. Interesting rocket. It's not much of a rocket, it's a log and 4 fans. Oh, it's just gonna tip. Oh no. Oh no, it's just gonna be like drilled into the ground by the force of the fans. This was another accidental torture, but I feel like it had greater effects. I think it belongs with C tier. I kind of want to move this one up. I think this belongs in C tier with these ones. My contribution to the mistreatment of Korok. So this was intentional. What is that? It looks like some sort of oven, like we're gonna roast Koroks. What are we doing? Oh no, it's a rocket. Okay, this is a more complicated rocket. Oh, it has double triggering. Does it even drop like a payload? Multiple payloads? That is some NASA level engineering. Hold on. It literally works like a real rocket where it's like dropping parts of the rocket as it reaches the stratosphere. Does this person work for NASA? Did you just make a multi-stage rocket? A fully functioning multi-stage rocket with express purpose of sending a Korok into the upper atmosphere. This person does not work for NASA, so they should. I mean, for the build alone, a multi-stage rocket, I want to put it in S. Did it torture Korok? It would have eventually if it made it to space. For the build alone, I'm going to have to give that S tier. So here we have it, my tier list of Korok torture. We have the D tier, where really not much torturing was happening. We just spin around circles. C tier was a little bit of accidental torture we're kind of trying to get the task completed. B tier just has works of art. It's just holding 3 Korok masterpieces. A tier is planned, purposeful torture of Koroks, with 2 of the 3 involving multiple Koroks, and then S tier is just the next level. You went way out of your way to cause pain to Koroks and have built some crazy machines because of that. Links are in the description to the original creators of these devices. If you, I don't know, want to go get some ideas, be my guest. If you enjoyed this video, consider liking and subscribing. I am playing through Tears of the Kingdom live on stream here on YouTube, so if you subscribe, be sure to get notifications of when I'm going live. There are plenty more Tears of the Kingdom streams to come.